What's up, humans, and welcome to a new Psicoactivo. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Okay, so as I told you, it's a strong day for news about this topic. I just did a video about Michael Schellenberger's article, which seems very important, but it also feels timed and prepared, as I told you. So I can't wait to see your opinion about that. And what do you think about Marco Rubio's role in all of this? Because he's arguably the most powerful diplomat in the world right now, and he's very pro UFOs. And many people from the cabinet of President Trump are very pro UFOs. So I don't know. But another thing that happened yesterday is that Barack Obama was at a lecture at Crystal Bridges Museum, Building Bridges lecture series, where he spoke about many different topics, but he did a quote. He made a statement that seems cheeky, especially with the times. And I just want to remind you guys that Barack Obama is arguably the president who has made the most enigmatic and shocking statements about UFOs ever. There is that quote from the James Corden show where Obama says that in all seriousness, we do know about objects that are in the sky that we don't know exactly what they are, and we're trying to find out what they are. That quote right there, that is about 35 seconds long, to many, that was Obama, a sitting president at the time, admitting UFOs are real. That is a type of disclosure, if you ask me. He also had a very interesting back and forth with Jimmy Kimmel. It was back in the day where Jimmy asked him about the aliens, and Obama made a really weird statement where he said, that's what we're instructed to say, and made it very ominous, in my opinion, as if, yeah, we know what's going on, we know what's happening, but we can't say anything. Who doesn't allow a sitting president to not say anything about the topic? I wonder. So there's those two.
Actually, being serious here is that there are there's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are. We can't explain how they moved, their trajectory. They did not have an easily explainable pattern. And so, I think that people still take seriously trying to investigate and figure out what that is.
This is something I feel like if I was the president, and it's unlikely that that is ever going to happen.
You never know.
If I was the president.
It was unlikely that I was going to be president.
The moment I was inaugurated, my hand would just, it'd still be hot from touching the Bible, and I would immediately race to wherever they have the files about Area 51 and the UFOs, and I'd go through everything to find out what happened.
Right.
Did you do that?
That's why you will not be president. Because that's the first thing that you would do.
The
aliens won't let it happen. You reveal all their secrets. They exercise strict control over us.
Now, there are a lot of people that are...
I don't think Obama was lying there. I don't know. I know it's weird. I know it sounds gullible from my part, but he's the one who's made the most serious statements on the topic, in my opinion, even though it's been on comedy shows.
Going to examine your facial expressions here, every twitch, everything, and say, and of course, so did you look? Did you see? Did you explore?
I can't reveal anything.
Oh, really? Because President Clinton said he did go right in, and he did check, and there was nothing.
Well, that's what we're instructed to say.
All right.
So Obama did say that's what we're instructed to say, and the aliens won't let it happen, he said also. And yeah, I know, maybe everybody who reads too much into it is, maybe not, we don't know. But there's a new statement he made on this event at Crystal Bridges Museum. And it was a cheeky comment. I don't think it was a slip up. Maybe it was, but he was also sort of joking, just to be clear. But listen to what he said right here. It's also a short clip right here.
People sometimes ask me what surprised me most when I became president. It wasn't the workload or, Roswell and where we keep the aliens, that
Do we though?
that I suspected.
Obama has been busy in the documentary filmmaking industry. He's produced stuff about a civil war, a really shocking film, in my opinion, very predictive programming sort of film. Obama has also he's also involved in the story of Betty and Barney Hill, his production company, and the fact that he's so involved in these topics like this, it probably means that he knows a lot about what's going on, and he definitely is passionate about the subject. Now, why did he make this comment right now, as things stand right at this moment? Do you guys think that maybe Obama is aware of this plan that is taking place right now to try and get Trump to disclose something? Because if you ask me, those statements he made in the past, and now this statement that he made has been more forthcoming than any other president's statements. Maybe the Ronald Reagan statement is a little more forthcoming than what he said here, but
in our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. And yet, I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war? 2 centuries ago, in a hall much smaller than this one, in Philadelphia, Americans met to draft a constitution. In the course of their debates, one of them said that the new government, if it was to rise high, must be built on the broadest base, the will and consent of the people. And so it was, and so it has been. My message today is that the dreams of ordinary people reach to astonishing heights. If we diplomatic pilgrims are to achieve equal altitudes, we must build all we do on the full breadth of humanity's will and consent and the full expanse of the human heart. Thank you. God bless you all.
in the modern day, like Obama saying, acknowledging UFOs are real, which he did, to me, that is disclosure from a president already. So those who are not happy with the plan that Trump may disclose or not, we already had Obama at a major stage with millions watching, dropping breadcrumbs and publicly acknowledging UFOs, because before he said this thing about the objects with James Corden, he said, and I'm being serious here, because he was. So that's Obama acknowledging UFOs are definitely real. And I think a lot of people overlook that quite a bit, if you ask me. So what do you think about this latest statement from Barack Obama? Do you think it was just a cheeky comment? Do you think it was a slip up? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be reading everything. If you like the content you see, I'm going to ask you to like, share, hype, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. That's all you need to do in order to help us, and it is what helps us the most. So thank you. But if you want to support us in other ways, there's a few links down there you can choose from. You can also become a member on YouTube, or you can support us through KGRA. Anything you choose to do is always appreciated, so thank you. And that's it for me today on this video, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, stay curious and inquisitive like former President Barack Obama. Always. Bye.